Pop quiz. What's different about these two bottles? They're both multivitamins. They both come in plastic containers. They both have an impressive list of substances on the side. This one is the best-selling retail multivitamin in the world. This one sells far, far fewer. How do you know which one to take? How do you make that decision? Which one's better? I guess you gotta look under the hood. Let me show you something else. Pop quiz number 2. What's the difference between these two cars? They both have 4 wheels. They both get you from point A to point B. They both have tinted windows and power brakes and radial tires and emission controls. This one, for many years, was the best-selling car in the world. This one, on the other hand, sells far, far fewer. Which one is better? I guess you need to look under the hood. So let me take you under the hood of Immunotech's multivitamin mineral. First, let's look at the list of ingredients. Now I want you to appreciate what should be obvious, that it's not just whether an ingredient is present or not, very much depends on the dosage. For years, our governments and our medical community have been using something called the RDA, Recommended Daily Allowance, or RDI, Recommended Daily Intake. How are these doses determined? They were determined by using the amount of a vitamin or mineral that was needed to prevent a specific disease. For example, if you're deprived of vitamin C, you get scurvy. If you're deprived of vitamin B, you get pellagra. If you're missing calcium, you might get rickets. You get the idea? These doses were determined to prevent you from getting sick, not for making you healthy. The vast majority of vitamin pills that have been sold over the years were anti-sickness doses. Finally, things have evolved. Now nutritionists are involved in examining the dosage that promotes good health or even performance. These can be referred to as ODI, optimal daily intake, or even PRD, performance-related dose. Major differences. You need to be focused more on what's going to make you healthy than what's going to make you avoid scurvy. A great example of this is vitamin D. It wasn't that long ago that most vitamin pills had maybe 200 international units of vitamin D, but recent literature has shown that vitamin D has many previously unknown benefits, not the least of which is its ability to improve your chances against cancer. We used to get more vitamin D from sunlight, but now too much sunlight is considered a hazard. Besides, most of us get more light sitting in front of a computer screen than we get outdoors. Research has now shown that we, as a group, are getting too little vitamin D, and that the daily effective dose to do us good is upwards of 800 or even 1,000 international units. Does your old vitamin pill have the right doses? There's another important thing to ask. Sure, there's a long list of ingredients on this bottle, but am I really getting everything that I need? Well, not that scientists even know everything you need, but there are some elements that are clearly important to our health that may be lacking from our food or even our vitamin pills. Who's ever heard of boron or vanadium or molybdenum? These are what we call trace elements or micronutrients. It would be near impossible for a pharmaceutical company to add these one by one. One clever way to ensure that these elements show up in your supplement is to add a natural organism that is known to harbor all of these micronutrients, like chlorella. Chlorella is one of the most primitive life forms on Earth, and if you believe in evolutionary theory, one of the first organisms to be able to convert sunlight into animal energy. Think about that. Chlorella has all the trace elements that we need. One thing even closer to the hearts of especially Immunotech distributors is glutathione. Now we all know that we can't eat glutathione to raise our glutathione levels. We know that we need to eat the building blocks or precursors. But what does glutathione itself need for it to function properly? well, it's not an island unto itself. You need certain other vitamins and minerals for you to get the most out of your glutathione. Immunotech scientists have studied this hard and have made sure that all the cofactors for optimal glutathione function are present. Wow, there's so much more that we could talk about. So keep your eyes open for messages from Immunotech. Hey, if it meant your health, which one of these cars would you drive?
Immunotech's vitamin and mineral supplement with chlorella. Optimize your health and well-being. Ensure that you are getting all the nutrients and micronutrients that your body needs and more. Boost Immunical's power by maximizing glutathione function.